Yo, what is going on, guys? Aspect Game back once again in GTNH. Back in Project Singularity. Shout out if anybody saw this originally. I tried to stream a bit earlier, but I forgot I had a D&D campaign at that time. And they were like waiting for me, and then they saw the notification. They're like, where are you? Like, what are you doing? But yeah, now we're ready to play Minecraft. So plan today, we're going to work on some QRL, or I guess not just QL, but like massive upgrades to our B area. I have some ideas in general for it, but they're still kind of brewing a little bit. I have an elevator now. So this goes down over to the Thaumcraft area, actually, which is quite nice. So to transition this, I'm probably going to use like some amber blocks and like honeycomb blocks and stuff and make a neat area over here. I want to make like a little library kind of area. So that'll probably be what the theme of this zone will be. Maybe we'll expand on it, make it a little bit bigger of an area. I don't know. But yeah, up here will still be like probably about the same. Maybe I have to expand this somehow, like a little bit, because I need to do like chambers for different biome change potions. But we'll get to that when I get there. Right now, I want to make some silicon, because I want to make some different cables. So the annealed copper cables are good, but the copper cost is quite high. There's actually a different cable that I didn't even know about. It must be newer. But you can make cables out of electrical steel now. And they're kind of like a high volt or a high amp, low loss cable for MV, which is pretty nice. That's what we'll do. And then to make electrical steel, it is a combination of silicon, coal, and steel. And the three of these together are not that hard to source. The silicon, I guess the coal is like a little bit annoying, but I can just fire up the Wither Skeleton farm again. But the silicon we're producing passively whenever we have SiO2, but right now we don't have any. So I'm going to make that. And the way that we're going to do it is by creating silicon dioxide from sand. I think the recipe is in the electrolyzer. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we just need to supply an infinite source of cobblestone to this. And then double forge hammer it, then electrolyze it. And then we're good to go. Then we have infinite silicon. And it doesn't even need to be fast. We can just let it go slow. And that should be more than enough for our needs for like a very long time. So I'll need an electrolyzer. I feel like I had a spare electrolyzer. Maybe I didn't. They're cheap to make anyways. And we need another rock breaker. We probably need more than one rock breaker. These also don't have to be very fast because they just run all the time. Yeah, let's make 3 of them. Because they have a lot of nice recipes. Yeah, I want to make deep slate. I want to make... I guess basalt would be pretty nice to have too. But I want to make cobblestone. So for cobblestone, you place the lava on the side. I'll just build upward with it. We need a couple more combustion gens. We can make like 2 more and see if that's good. Christopher back on the Noita grind. You got nuke. Nice. Oh, I had a whole bunch right there. Should have more of these. Can make more redstone alley cable. Apparently the YouTube chat breaks in theater mode. I've never seen that before. I actually like theater mode. I'm a little bit worried this isn't enough amperage for what I want to do. I need lava to go on the side of that. Bees. Where am I? My building blocks are by the bee area. These factory blocks that I found. But yeah, what I'd like to do real quick is just get some electrical steel cables. And that way I can transfer a high amount of MV amps to my B area, in my B area. We'll see the vision in just a moment. Okay, the rock breaker needs water as well. I'm looking for my like little blocks. Like my strips. I don't know where they went. No, they wouldn't be in there. What's it called? Micro blocks. Let's get a new saw. Nothing can ever be straightforward. I'm always getting pulled in a different direction than the one I wanted to go in. I hope it's happy with water on the top. I've never tested it, actually. Yeah, I might not want water on the top. All right, that'll work. So now the cobblestone's going to be fed into a forge hammer, which goes to another forge hammer. And the sand goes in here. That gets output down. How much EU is this using? Okay, not that much, thankfully. Yeah, we should be good with 4 generators. Now we have infinite silicon. Hi, Hecuba, what am I working on? I'm working on the B stuff. So I found that there's better cables for us to use. Electrical steel makes pretty nice cables in MV. They're higher amperage than the annealed copper, and they're the same loss, so we'll use that. So to get that, we just need a lot of silicon, so I wanted to get this automated. So I added some extra machines to make silicon dioxide. Right. Let's make a whole bunch of electrical steel. Oh yeah, I saw your DM, but I didn't respond because I was playing D&D. Another PV is crazy. Are they finding new strats, or is it just like improvement right now? This is gonna take an eon to mix, I'm pretty sure. If this is like a 30-second recipe. I gotta clean up the ore processing at some point as well. Right. Advanced alloy smelter. That's crazy. I just made a bunch of anvils. That's crazy. All right. I'm gonna move this. Yeah, I need to give it its own chest to pull from because I'm gonna be putting a lot of items in at once sometimes. This could be cleaned up as of course as well. All right, there. Have fun on electrical steel duty for forever. It could have been a 54-50, but you threw the final fight. It's the choke. circuit 11 for that. Now, I should have a bunch of... Yeah, I already have a bunch of electrical steel done. Where did it all go? Oh, it all went in the first wire mill. Just a block of gray. All right, how many amps do I want? There's so much stuff in the run. No single run performs every single strat. Well, that's the cool thing about the routing decisions. What game are we talking about? It's Silk Song. Did Krypton be already? No, I want to go for that. Am I gonna say the painful beats for Frenzy Frame? Yeah, I probably will. The tough part about the Frenzy Frame, I think it's technically possible to get it in the current MV tier, but man, it's gonna be really hard to do anything with Blood Magic. I will provide more details in just a moment. But yeah, essentially one of the best ways to make Blood Magic easier is to kill villagers. But the problem is I don't have like a great way to spawn villagers. The it's not called the auto spawner. What's it called? The powered spawner. This is the way to get villagers to spawn, but it requires HV motors. They need a soul binder. So we don't have that unlocked yet. So once we do unlock that, I'll be able to get a powered spawner. I can do blood magic up to the point where I get the dagger sacrifice. But I mean, it's gonna be a struggle if I want to go sacrificial knife all the way up to a high enough blood orb to get the frame of frenzy. It's gonna be not fun. I probably don't need 20. I probably don't need as much of these as I'm making right now. I only need 24 amps for a small area. That's gonna be just the B area basically. But yeah, Well of Suffering is like necessary to save your sanity. You still need to do a lot once you get to Well of Suffering though. It doesn't end there, not even close. I do want to make a video on like giga min-maxing blood magic for like fast auto crafting and stuff like that. That'll be a fun one whenever I do get to it eventually. I was spending a lot of time today editing the new Project Singularity video. I have like 12 minutes of it done, I think. It's pretty good. It's all right. I want to try to... I'm like still doing like the MV stuff. I have like multiple streams that are going to be like cut from it completely. Because I made that inventory panel thing and didn't like it. That was like almost like 6 or 7 hours. Yes, 6, 7. That was a long time playing the game for basically nothing. But I did get HV circuits out of it, so that is something to show on the video, I guess. You use a mob spawner since Sacrificial Dagger kills anything in range and more health is more blood. Maybe I can, like, get witches or something to go to it, too. I can just move my witch spawners and just funnel them to the altar. Maybe it's possible. You're making me think. Because even though I won't be able to get, like, witchery guards, which are, like, probably the min-max way to do it, I do wonder how much I'd get from, like, regular mobs if I just beef up the system. And I don't know how long it'll be in MV, but if it's going to be a while, I do have time to figure it out and try to get, like, 1,000,000 runes of sacrifice or something to fuel the frenzy frame. Oh yeah, I need a lot of aluminum too. We can do that right now. Let me just put a little bit of stuff away. Where did this come from? Oh, this came from upstairs. This can go in there. These bees don't really need to be on me right now. I want to work on the bees a bit more to get them to be perfect for breeding, but that would require like climatizer shenanigans. I could also go for the Stardust bee right now. That would be another nice thing to do. For now, we will put that off though. All right. Now I forget what I was gonna do. Oh yeah, I was gonna go blood magic. I do need to get. Okay, I was gonna get aluminum. I remember now. So the nugget duping stuff. I have a good recipe for aluminum now, but the only problem with it all is that I want to organize it a little bit more. We have a lot of viewers now, so I'll show off the new areas. But over here, we have a. I'm kind of working on like the area a bit to sort of section off the rooms a bit more. But yeah, over here is going to be where I put my like cauldrons for automatic nugget duping, or like at least like semi-automatic, like more organized nugget duping. Because right now I just have it laid out all over the place like this. It's not very good. So yeah, I want to organize it and make some little like quick stations that I can just go to and get the nuggets that I want. You know, heck, you better made a breeder stock. There's improvements that can be made to it. It's very good, but there's improvements still. Like we can get the blinding speed and then +5 or like plus or -5 on both for all the humidity and temperature and stuff. You got frenzy frames the first time yesterday. It was so worth it. It definitely is. I know how OP they are. It's like night and day. Yeah, that'll be one of the first things I do today. So let's look at the nugget dupes. Some of them that I really want to get going is the aluminum, obviously. Manganese I want to get working on as well. This is going to need never some. The main way to get this is with a planar vortex. That's going to be a crazy detour and like boring craft. And, you know, actually a couple hours ago I set a bunch of amber to sift. Let me see how it did. Oh, I forgot to put auto output on. That's awesome. All right, it still sifted a lot of it though. I only got 2 exquisite amber. We're gonna have to make an implosion compressor, like high key, which we can make, or we can just keep sifting more and more of it. I think about it. Implosion compressor's not that bad, and honestly, I've heard of the powder kegs are not that bad actually. Let me look at this recipe again. The powder barrels. I have all this from the witch farm. And I guess wood planks, they're easy to get. Yeah, maybe just focus on capacity, so I don't even care about the Rune of Sacrifice. Just auto-click. Probably makes sense. Oh, yeah, let me finish my pipeline as well. I have like too many things in my brain right now. Yeah, I'm bringing fuel over to these areas now. I think this is roughly lined up. Just break this ceiling as well. Whatever. I do need fuel in this room, so we can just make it go down right here. Can I make the ITNT bee? There is an explosive bee. I have it bookmarked. We could do this bee as well. The whole vortex, planar vortex thing will probably not be for a while, so it would buy me some time to invest in my bees and maybe get to that bee. Because then I wouldn't have to do any of that automation or auto crafting. Okay, so that pipe will appear there. Let me hollow this out just a little bit more. All right, that'll work perfectly. Now we have constant fuel to that section. I have to shutter these pipes. What's my mode changed? Period. That is so nice. Satisfying. Essentially, a B needs EV pumps for the drainers. Yeah, it's going to be a while, the Apomancer drainers. What needs EV in here? I don't remember. Yeah, it's these, the diffusion cells. For no good reason either. Like, everything else is achievable right now. I guess titanium's technically not, but we can work around it. All right, well, that's set up now. This is no longer needed, but I'll let it just empty itself out. Now we need a lot more of these. And a system to turn them all on and off in an efficient way. But before we do that, I need more aluminum, so let's work on that. I think I needed pink tulips for something before, so I'll save it that time. All right, yes, let's decide what our recipes are for all these things. So I'm gonna use iron rounds, and I get those two. I could use my bees. Sodalite is also an option because it has the Volatus on it. It also has the one of the Metallum. Let me go check what the iron rounds give. Because if I need the Metallum, maybe it's worth to use the Lapis stuff with it. So that gives 1 iron. I do need 2. Okay, so yeah, it's better to use the Sodalite or Lazurite thing. I should probably move the iron round making setup over here as well. Is really good bee production gated right now? Like a little bit. We can use magic apiaries right now. For the actual alvearies, to put the tubes in, I forget what's called, like the stimulator or something. This needs an HV motor, so we don't have it unlocked. The apiaries are pretty decent. I do wonder if the alvearies on their own is better than my mapiaries, like without any crazy upgrades. I don't know what the math is. Okay, the last part of this is Ignis. Let's take a look at what we get from the witches. Yeah, we get blaze powder. We could use that. All right, so that's one of them. Probably the most important one right now. I also need to do a setup for tantalum nuggets. And then the arsenic nuggets as well. I don't need them right now, but at some point I will, so might as well do it. Where did I get venom from? Oh, I guess spider eyes. All right, how many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, at least 5 crucibles. Probably gonna need some more. We can make room for like 8 of them. Or I could do 6. 6 works for me. I have Nitor. I feel like I should have Nitor. We can make a bunch of this right now. Actually, I have glowstone in the witch farm. We can just go grab a ton of it. How much was it? It's 4 lux. Okay. There's some kind of glowstone dupe recipe. All right, if I remember correctly, this should avoid that problem. Maybe it has to be better barrels. I don't know. Let's double check. There's some way to drop them that makes it not do that. Give me that back. I'll just compress a couple right now, and then we'll just throw them all in. There's all my glowstone. Alright, that's good enough for now. Yeah, that's about it. You fill your inventory, then you try to get stuff out of the barrel. I could probably just put them one by one like that. No, it's fine. Gotta find my deep slate. I have a barrel full of building blocks floating around somewhere. I think it's actually the B area. Here it is. Let me grab that. I do want to switch up the floor, actually. Maybe I'll use the purple and gold factory blocks since they really fit the Thaumcraft vibe. Is Logan coming back soon? I haven't heard from him in a little bit. I don't know. There is going to be a massive update to Terraria, so I don't know what his plan is. Probably just stick with that for a while. I'm out of factory blocks. Oh no, I had a little bit more in my back pocket. Let's go. It's an update to a game that had its final update 5 updates ago. Sometimes you just got ideas, man. You gotta go for it. Alright, now these need a way to get water. Thankfully, I could supply that. I gotta touch Botania. I do gotta do Botania. It's not gonna be fun. I'm just gonna do like the bare minimum because I don't know that much about it, and I don't want to know that much about it, to be honest. Or you just ask Nine to do this to do this stuff. Pay him to improve my Botania. Alright, just earlier today I made like 1,000,000 thirsty tanks. I don't know where they went. I think Hakuba used them all. I've never played Terraria before. Tank's making me thirsty, bro. Alright, we're filling up now. It's a good game, but boring for streams. I can see that. Counter UAV, hello. Welcome. Calamity movement feels better. Can't play without Calamity. I should standardize the barrels as well. I have 3 different barrel types here. That's beautiful. Okay. Put some junk away, and then we could start doing some aluminum duping. I feel like even moving the big alloy smelter over there might be a vibe, but I'll take these nuggets. How don't we have any saws in here? Did I take them out by accident? All right, let's try that again. I just threw the nuggets in there by accident, I think. Magic storage, the mod that makes the modded playable in the first place. Just AE2 for Terraria. I'm not going to give it a dark steel. We'll give it a diamond barrel. I mean, a barrel for nuggets. All right, so let's see this. Oh, I forgot to add the things to them. I didn't add the guardrails. That's not good. Nothing I can't fix with some water. Go grab some micro blocks. Actually, I have a saw on me now. This should be good enough. The abyssal blocks actually look kind of bad. Let's see. It has to block the inner one as well, I believe. Yeah, okay. If this continues looking bad, I might switch to Great Wood instead. Yeah, I don't know. It looks alright. Make sure this one is working. Okay, the backs are vulnerable. Like this. Can I reach in there? These pipes out of my way. Okay, there we go. It should be better now. Yep, okay, so they're fully protected now. Just the front where the barrels are at doesn't need that. What does the machine booster trait even do? I don't know, I've never seen it. I'm sure somebody in here knows. I guess I gotta break these to put the pipe back. Hopefully the pipe blocks all of the potential sources there. Okay, the pipe counts. We're good. 2% speed boost to a machine per queen. Define machine. Like, you mean like forestry machines that don't matter? Or like... One nook per square block, enough to contain all the taint. Yeah, this is. The barrel is blocking as well. And the pipe is as well. So if I throw more blaze powder in, these ones should all be set up too. If I was good at throwing, that is. Alright, so let's try the aluminum duping. See, why are we flying out like that? Oh, these barrels have a different trajectory than the other barrels. You see that? Alright, hold on. Give me one of these. Let's just break it. So the way that the drawers drop the items down is different than the way that the barrels are dropping down. Alright, let's see this in action now. Yep, as expected. Not bad. Okay, looks good. I'm out of water. Alright, we're done now. I probably shouldn't be done, actually. I should do a lot more. Hopefully this aluminum will last us a little while. It should. All right, that's it. Let me just make sure. There's not a better way to combine these, is there? There's no way to make the nuggets compress up or anything. So I have to macerate them. Aluminum rounds, my favorite. Not even gonna need this lapis pretty soon. Oh yeah, the compacting drawers. I don't even know if we have them in this. No, I guess not. Yeah, I've used those before. We're done already. I should learn the NEI auto crafting. Would make that a little bit faster. Can I circuit 11 these? Let's just see. Yep, yeah, we can. Super Hulk Prime. Love the videos. Any quick tips or tricks for Stone Age GTNH? You just barely got Tinker Smelter up and running. You gotta remember that whenever you're out gathering resources and stuff, get like 4 times as much as you think you need, because you're always gonna need it. Like, just do everything in bulk. Because like if you're ever crafting stuff, like don't craft like a one-off circuit or a one-off motor. Just like make way more than you think you'll ever need of everything, and you'll be happy. Especially with Tinker's Hammer. Just buff up your hammer quite a bit with like redstone and stuff. Redstone and lapis is all you need. You don't need anything else. It's a waste of a modifier slot. And it'll start getting pretty easy. I would just rush a healing axe. Try to make unstable ingots as fast as you can. You can find division sigils in chests. Then activate it and then make these unstable ingots. That's one thing that isn't like very apparent when you first start. But the healing axe kind of solves food. It's still nice to make food to get more hearts, but I don't care that much about hearts. I used all the nuggets again. All right. Yeah, the healing axe quest is kind of a bait. Just make it with the sigil. When can you get a golden lasso? LV. This is an easy way to pick up mobs, but you can just trap a mob ahead of time and sacrifice it with a sigil. All right, let's see what it will take to do blood magic. I know I got to do a little bit of Botania for it, which I'm not looking forward to. We need an attuned stone from Witchery. Mana diamond from Botania. That's painful. It's probably easy, but... So I gotta do Witchery and Botania first. Alright. I wanted to do Witchery anyways, because I needed the biome change potions at my own base. I don't want to keep using the Tofu Corp resources all the time. What did this take? Belladonna, Mandrake, Water Artichoke, Snowbell. You can find enchanting tables inside of like the roguelike dungeons that spawned. I don't know exactly what room it is, but there's like a secret room. People have probably mentioned it in the Discord exactly where you can find the secret rooms. But it's like in the structures like this, there's secret rooms sometimes. There's a bee pun on the title, but there's been no bees. Everything is in service of the bees. Everything's building up to the bees. Yeah, I need another cauldron. Okay, it's the witch's cauldron completed. We need some witches' ovens. We need more cauldrons. I'll make 4 witches ovens, I guess. I need steel plate. Was that dark steel bars? Just steel bars. I think I have thaumium plates. Yeah, I do have them in here. This is a bit of a weird recipe, but we can handle it. I gotta bring on my storage upstairs still. Moving them one by one. How's it even possible? I'm like lagging or something. This just reminded me about the lightning rod power. Make sure you make 4 fume funnels per. What do the fume funnels take? I think you can wall share these actually. These aren't bad. We need a bunch of steel blocks. And we just need those new blast furnaces. I think the time wood improves the way that the orbs work. I can't prove it right now, but I'm pretty sure it does. Let's think about the configuration I want to do for these. The witchery stuff just gonna get thrown down here. So I'll make 5 of these, and we'll just do fume funnels like that. What else did I want? I need 5 more. More steel bars. Do I have 10? I have 8. We can make more. Okay, I think I just need the buckets now. I thought I put this in here, I swear. Oh, insufficient V already. We get lucky with some Ignis. Everything else is like pretty much full. All right, that's good enough. How did I miscount? That's crazy. Oh, I didn't miscount. It was just invisible. Okay, witch's oven complete. I gotta like chop a lot of trees down for these. This is gonna be annoying. I don't know if we have dark oak saplings or not. I need some mutandis to get the rowan saplings. I'm gonna need diamond vapor, which needs a distillery. Alright, it's coming back to me. This stuff is all annoying. Foul fume, that's jungle. I guess it also comes out of this recipe. I don't know. I don't remember exactly everything. Tear of the Goddess I remember being valuable, so we do actually get foul fume from that. You also want one behind? I don't need one that bad. I just need to run this for like a very short period of time just to get me what I need. There's no need to min-max it. Dense Thaumium, okay. So we need another anointing paste. Thankfully someone left me a bunch of water in there. Okay, so 2 dense thaumium plates, small stainless fluid pipes. Oh, this needs to be in a forming press. Okay. Okay, I can make the bottles. This needs an MV bending machine, which I kind of wanted anyways. Let's see. I should have a bunch of, yeah, a lot of cables in there. Good. Finally, some more copper cables. Let's try that again. All right, I should have a lot of copper nickel. I believe it's sitting in the alloy smelter. No, I must have used it all. Let's just make sure there's not like a stack of 16x wires in here. Yeah, I was not far off, to be honest. We need more room. Let's make the bottles. I don't know if I have regular clay. Well, we can go find some real quick. Gravel. What are these structures? Oh, I guess for mining in the early game. I could use a fluid solidifier for molds, but that would require dedicating a fluid solidifier to that, and I'm not doing that right this moment. Where is the forming press? I'm gonna need a bunch of mutandis. Hecuba has my hoe of growth. That's not good. I kind of need that. I want to grow trees. I wanted to make more of them anyways. Maybe now is the time to make more hoes of growth. Let's take a look. I feel like I'm getting flawless diamonds from something. I don't remember what it was though. I really did think I had a bunch of these. I don't know why. Maybe I left them in the Thaumcraft room. Okay, that's 6. That's not what I need though. I need more than that. MV, or that's an HV laser engraver. Once again, implosion compressor is looking nice. All right, we can make what we can for now. Ten of them is not bad though. I might even have these crystal clusters already. Yeah, I have most of them. I just need 10 thaumium hose. Yeah, we need a little bit more. We'll start building the distillery out, even though I'm not quite ready for it yet. Yeah, we need to get Mutanus first. I could also read the quests and follow the quests. All right, so to get the Hose of Growth, what do we need? We need Herba. I have a lot of Terra already. I probably have most of the stuff I need. Mito is a little bit annoying to get. Springs have it on them, apparently. How was this made? Bender on 1. I need 100 of that. Messis, this is on like anything. Any foods. Terra I already have. Herba I might have enough of. Let's go check. See how many jars of it that I have. Okay, I only have one, like a little bit left over. I can just grab some leaves real quick. Yeah, I'll take cauliflower. Is 128 enough? I don't think it is. No, I need another stack of something else. Asparagus. It's a bunch of Terra stuck in the loop. A lot of Terras in the loop. Kieran Dave, you've been lurking in the VODs and YouTube for a long time. Wanted to thank me for making it feel like you could actually try GTNH. Yeah, no problem, bro. That's part of what I'm doing, trying to make it so that more people try it out, because there's a lot of stuff that kind of takes a long time to figure out, and I wish it wasn't like that. It's all right, though. That's part of the fun. Yeah, it's 3 jars of herba there. No, I don't want that to happen. No, it's fine. It's fine. These need Terra? Yeah, they do. We can use that then. Let me go grab my springs. We gotta filter the void jars so they don't go crazy with the spring stuff. One big batch of that like harvest aspect will be good for a while though. We gotta let these first things kind of batch their way through though. The herba's kind of stuck. See, when you put too much stuff to it like this, it gets kind of confused. So now hopefully the herba will drain out and the fames can actually make their way here now. And that is what's happening. I'm gonna get so much instrumentum. Let me look up. There's gotta be a better way to get that. Let me look it up. It's wooden hoe. That's the way to get it? This cobblestone slab is an impure source. Let's see. Why is that on there? Okay. We'll do cobble slabs instead. Okay. I put too much stuff in here at once. It's kind of being really, really bad. All right, that should help it quite a bit. Make a sigil of Green Grove. I'm not there yet. Easier said than done right now. Okay, I think it's about cleaned out now. Instrumentum and Arbor. I'll take those two. So that means we'll need 8 jars total to carry everything. Am I storing fames yet? I don't know. Don't think I am. Hopefully I'll be able to combine some of these herba jars. Two of these are pretty uneven. Alright, so 8 jars. Four stacks of slabs. Okay, and the arbor goes to the trash because I don't care about it. Nice. Now this one shouldn't get clogged up because I actually did the calculation ahead of time. it should just work. So honestly, we could probably just start it up while this is running. Everything else is in place. 9 is still on, actually. Maybe we'll do some fun stuff in a bit. I need to world accelerate this as well. I gotta make like 4 MV world accelerators, probably even more than that. Remember, I used like an IV accelerator on this and I still felt like it could be faster. Or I could look into the Spamton item, the Thaumic Insurgents. This one, Fusion Interceptor. I'll bookmark it. Yeah, we are a long ways from Thaumic Energistics still. It's probably a lot of crafts. I know there's gonna be a lot of crafts I'm gonna do before that. I think that might need Thaumic Energistics though. I don't know if it'll accept from like a magic mirror or something. Yeah, I have a trade deal in progress with 9. We're gonna Giga Enchant some hoes. Yeah, let's put some stuff away while I'm allowing it to craft. I always have garbage in my inventory. I've lost my building block chest again. Genuinely, I don't know where it is this time. Oh, here it is. Arcane Stone will be a building block soon. I'm working on a project with I need a number of Hose of Growth, as you can tell. I'm working on a bit of a project with them, which will probably be done tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna be making a lot of infused seeds and farming them. Hopefully in an automated way. Yeah, it looks like there's a ton of really good infused seeds. Like we'll be able to farm Arcane Stone as a building block. You can farm copper from them infinitely, so that'll be a really nice thing to do. Iron as well. When is the electric hoe of growth? I don't know. It's a little bit inferior in some ways to the regular one. LUV. See, it needs nanos. seems a bit excessive. The hoe of growth is really good, but I know that, for example, the hoe of growth can be put in a block placer. I don't know if you can do that with an electric one, or if you can, by then it's outclassed. A little bit low on Terra. How does the Uber enchanting work? I'm not sure. I'm gonna find out. Ghost Gamer, hello. How you doing? Zora Evelyn, welcome back. I did a little bit of decorating. We do a little decorating. Yeah, right now I'm making a number of Hoes of Growth, and then 9 is going to help me Uber enchant them. But not before I take a look at the Monopoly board, because Blurbin's been working on that like all day. How often do I get YouTube replies that haunt me for days? I don't. If they're annoying, I just delete them. And I'll ban the person. I really don't care. Just parkouring around while I'm crafting. For some reason, my viewers have been going up during this. I don't know why. My brain is completely off. I'm just going to start moving this stuff over, because it has to be done at some point. There's no better time than waiting on infusion. I was really hoping I wouldn't do that. Can I break this with Silk Touch? You can. I'm saved. This room alone is better than all my base combined. This room is lazy as hell. The miniature base that I built for my my latest like vacuum nuke video, the one with the magic fuel rods, That was pretty hard. I'm gonna try to reuse that color palette. I am using the factory blocks over here. I like that a lot. All right, last hope growth. I'm gonna go join call at 9 in Flurban. Sorry, chat, but you'll be being ignored for a little bit.
Hello.
Yo.
Hey, Aspect. Still streaming?
Yes, I am.
You want to see some monopularity?
Yeah, in just a moment. I'm almost done making my hose of growth.
Let's go.
Hi, chat.
would
Remember to
overchat
like the stream. Don't forget to like the stream, chat.
2, 3.
I think I accidentally turned the Discord up really, really high for just a millisecond there, but we're good.
No. I just
Flurban jump
blasted
scare.
16 eardrums. Ooh. 16,000 eardrums. Oh no, take your viewership and multiply by 2. Hang on. That's how many eardrums I just blasted.
All right. Where's the Monopoly thing at? You guys' base, or where?
It's if you go east of our base,
Does it show in the mini map?
go
It
west.
does.
It should.
It's like the size of our base. It's huge. I didn't realize how big this was. That's crazy.
I'm on my way.
On his way.
He's on his way. Chat, don't freak out. He's going to see greatness soon. Go.
I would just say it was east of your base.
Yeah.
This place keeps getting crazy every time I look at it. I swear to God. All right, I'm on my way. Oh, yeah, I can see it coming into vision. I like how the road goes to it.
You don't have the texture
Oh,
pack.
you need the
I forgot
texture
about this.
pack.
Yeah.
Oh, hold up.
Oh no.
Let me
Well,
fix
that's
it.
okay. You can see a couple of cool things. If you come here, Aspect, to the middle of the board, I made a working double dice that you can pull the lever over here.
What?
Check this shit out. Pull the lever.
There's no. That's awesome. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. It's beautiful. It's so peak. And if you have the texture pack, we also made a working chance card thing. You won't be
Okay.
able to see it. But it cycles these different bibliocraft paintings in and out.
Oh, you can pull up
system.
my Discord stream actually.
You could do that.
Yeah.
I'll just look at it real quick. I don't have it pulled up on stream. Oh, nice. That looks really good.
And we got all the coins and the houses, the get out of jail free cards. We do need help getting things built. Like, cause now we have all the mechanics and stuff, but we need to like actually build out the, like maybe put a little town in, like Flurban was saying. Some buildings.
Big town. Yeah.
How do you put down like the houses and stuff on the cards?
We have inverted.
No, this is Minecraft.
Lamps.
You build your own house.
Yeah, you just
We give you a stack of dirt.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Yeah, you can build it whenever you want.
Yeah.
That's what we have for now.
You got money.
Mm-hmm.
This is brilliant.
We are kind of psyched about it. So we spent so long trying to find how to do a non-stackable item randomizer for the chance cards. It was ridiculous.
Oh,
If
we
you
got a.
like go down underneath, you can see the redstone that's like happening.
Hasn't there been like stuff
It's
with like chickens and randomness before? I feel like they use like
we've
mob pathing for randomness.
that would be interesting. But no, what we have is droppers shooting into machine holes which recycle into the opposite dropper,
Okay.
and then it just pulls a canvas out of the top dropper. It's a little janky.
It's random,
Oh,
it's
nine. I
shuffling.
got Cannibal Kitchen 2 times in a row.
Uh-oh. Torch it.
Uh-oh. Torch it. Read. Start.
Well, yeah, that's all I needed to show. I can get you those unbreaking, mending hose of growth pretty soon.
Nice.
I think I'm gonna take a break for a little bit now that we've done so much work on this.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm almost done for the night too. It's getting late for me. So
I'll get everybody an updated texture pack pretty soon
yes, I
Yes,
here.
want to see
yes,
the
that would be
cards.
great.
Yes.
I'm so addicted to rolling these goddamn dice. We need one of these in our house that I
I
can
know.
just roll.
Just
Just
a
to roll
fidget
it.
toy.
This is awesome. This is making me want to do
So
like
cool.
D&D and like Minecraft now or something where you can make like a D20 and stuff.
Honestly, I would love that. I have been meaning to get into D&D for the longest time, and yeah.
Yeah.
9. We can do bibliocraft paintings for the dice instead of circuits.
No, no, enough with the bibliocraft paintings. Enough.
It's so cool.
If it were my way, we would use zero. Zero.
Ah, ah,
We'd use clipboards.
ah. I know. I know. I'm glad we're not doing that. That's limiting.
Okay, actually, I think I'm gonna move the bank. But yeah, thanks for stopping in, Aspect. That's all we
This is
wanted. That's all we
awesome.
had to show.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, 9.
Yeah.
There's a loot game right here.
Mm-hmm.
Is this where you've been harvesting the blocks from?
Probably not specifically that one, but
Okay.
Do you want to grab a
Okay.
hold of these hose 9? I'm only gonna do like 10 of them now instead of I just ran out of flawless diamonds.
oh sheesh. Okay, have you been running after me trying to throw
No,
them in
no,
my
I'm just trying
inventory?
to.
Oh, thanks for the free hose of growth, bro.
No problem. I didn't see this over here. Oh, I guess these are the teams or what?
Yeah,
Yeah, we
we
got
have
the
5
squid
teams ideally.
team, the wolf team, the sheep team, the iron golem
The
team.
wolf next to the sheep team is so funny.
And then we
This
got
is
the little
amazing.
piglets at the end. The purple piglets.
I can't wait till we play this.
We'll try to invite as many people. I think the day that is probably going to be the best for us is next Saturday at. Well, actually, I don't know if the speedrunner is going to be done by then.
I feel like they might
I
be.
hope
I
they
don't
are.
know.
But yeah, we just need to organize a day, that's the scary part.
This thing looks incredible on the mini map too.
It does, right?
Oh
Oh,
man.
the glass makes it look like it's in a case or something. The glass
Yeah, it's kind of
ceiling.
cool.
Yeah. Very interesting. Hey, that's kind of odd because at some point, oh yeah, I can see this painting from the backside.
What do you mean?
Weird. Like you see monopolarity on the front, and then when I go to the back, I see
I see
the same
nothing.
thing, but like reversed because reasons.
I don't see none.
And then for these, oh, that's interesting. I can see the backside on these ones if I look at a certain angle. It's really odd.
Alright, I'm gonna how guys. I'll see you later.
Peace,
All right, I'll
Aspect.
see you.
Sorry, chat. I wasn't in streamer mode. The Monopoly board is gonna be fun. The dice rolling is like super amusing to me as well. I like that part of it. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow I'll have 10 Hose of Growth with like Unbreaking 1 million. Then some shenanigans will occur. It's like generally this area has kind of become like the farming area, like Thaumcraft crops. So I'm going to continue that trend, and we're going to do a bunch of infused seeds over here. Let me go to my spreadsheet. People that have stuck around are going to get a preview what's going to go on later. So like the infused seeds, they have a reputation for like quote unquote corrupting worlds. That's not true anymore. That was true like eons ago. But in like modern Greg Tech New Horizons, they're just kind of like really good. So tomorrow we'll go over how to like breed them and stuff. But essentially, once you get the infused seeds that you want, Census gives you Lapis and like a lot of it. Aurum infused seeds give you a random ethereal essence. I know Soy's been farming those for a while, but I want to do that to try to like get a legit Nebersum node on my own, because I could just take some Nebersum essence from Duct's team from the waterfowls, but I don't really want to just I want to do it myself. I don't want to just take their Nebersum. And then Preguntatio ones give you all the shards. Permutatio gives you copper. Metallum gives you iron. I just want iron to make a ton of void metal. Potentially gives you Elementum. That's nice to have, I guess. It's not that good, but it's nice to have. Iter gives you arcane stone bricks, so that makes arcane stone a building block now. Limus gives you slime ball, so I can get rid of the king slime farm. Vacuos gives you like random buckets of stuff, including gelid cryotheum and blazing pyrotheum. So if you can passive that, you can like be ready for Vulcanite. I don't even know if you would have to mix pyrotheum with that, because the Vulcanites use like a little bit of pyrotheum. But if the rates on that are good enough, it could be kind of insane. Tenebrae seeds give you 10 obsidian. Spirit of seeds are really good too. We already have this kind of on lock. They give you soul sand, netherrack, potentially nether brick. You get a lot of netherrack from them, as well as soul sand. And then the soul sand you can use to get oil. So this is a different route to automate oil, is to get spiritus infused seeds, and then go ahead and like centrifuge this. Like you get really good oil rates out of that. What else is there? There's a bunch of other ones still. Humanus gives you random golem animation cores. That sounds fine. Like I'll take that. So I mean, there's a lot of them that I'm interested in doing and working with. And some of them don't do that much, but like the ones that are good seem to be really good, especially the one that makes copper. If that's as good as like I think it is, like as it sounds in my head, I might have like very easy infinite copper, and it'd be really nice in my opinion. But yeah, that'll probably be tomorrow. So we made a little bit of progress, but we didn't quite get to the bee breeding yet. I do think I'm going to try to make a run for the Frame of Frenzy in MV. We'll just have to see how that goes as well. We'll need some ingenuity, and then of course it'll get upgraded massively as the tiers go up, especially in like HV and EV, because we'll be able to do Wealth Suffering with an EEC. I wonder if I can even do Wealth Suffering now without an EEC. And you know what I really want? I want Steve's Factory Manager. But to get a machine inventory manager, you need a processor machine casing. This needs IV circuits, so it needs mainframes. And I don't get these until HV, unfortunately. But if I can get a machine inventory manager, I can do automatic Thaumcraft. I could also do it with applied energistics as well, but I don't know which comes first. I guess the... Actually, I don't know which comes first, because I could actually prepare to get titanium really early if I wanted to. I have to think about it. There's so many lines. There's a lot of prep to do. Like, even though like MV itself is kind of small, just because of the way that we're playing with the restrictions, it expands by a lot, because like I need to do a lot to prepare for HV. Why not use Pot of Greed for Void? Void Metal? I don't think I'm getting Metallum in that right now. Is there somewhere that details what infused seeds give what? There's a Reddit page. You just gotta look up like infused seeds GTNH. There's like a Reddit post from a couple months ago where somebody compiled all of them. Is there a decent guide in Thalmic seeds? You know, should I test out different seeds? There was one guide. I'll link it. This is how to farm them, but it doesn't tell you like what's in them. Let me find the Reddit post too. All right, there. I dropped the secret links in the chat. Is Endstone sourced in infused seeds? I don't think it is. I don't think you can get Endstone from them. But you can get the Ender Tree, which I should do as well. I do want to get the Ender Tree going. There's just too much stuff to be doing. Actually, I don't know if Ender Trees is really worth it without Formation or Annihilation planes from AE2. How does my pot not have Metallum? Oh, because I first off, I'm not even sending them to a cauldron anymore. But a lot of the stuff that I am getting, the stuff that you would get that has Metallum is going to be like the armor and stuff. I'm processing. Yeah, it's all stuck right now, but I'm processing all of that down. I'm stuck because I'm full of books or what? I'm not full of books. That would be why. I've accidentally spawned some mobs that weren't witches in here a while ago, and they kind of filled the system with junk. All right, it should start clearing out now that I got rid of those damaged items. We're not even low on diamonds yet, though, so we're good. Well, suffering is HV locked due to the energy crystal needed for the ritual activator. Damn, unfortunate. We could still go as far as we can, though, without it. I could just set up like an auto clicker and just kind of like semi AFK and kill mobs with the sword of sacrifice, whatever it's called. Tenebrae for obsidian for oxygen. It sounds like a way to get oxygen. I don't know if it is a ideal way for me. That's a decent recipe, actually. That's actually quite nice. Yeah, maybe that one's good. I didn't think that would be the MV 12 seconds. I do have plenty of oxygen right now, but for a larger system later, that's probably a good angle to go at. This is super slow. I guess I did use a lot of silicon. Whatever. Even though it's slow, it's 24/7 and it is infinite passive, so we'll let that run. Let's take a look how this is doing. Just make sure it's buffered up all the way. Looks like we used quite a bit of fuel today. We're still not in any kind of threat of running out, not even close. Oh, I bet you I know what used a lot of fuel today. I'm extending that pipeline by so much. I probably built out the pipeline like 200 more blocks in this direction today. That's probably why we are getting low at all. Also, I have quad EBFs running 24/7 today. How do you get phosphorus? I feel like I had identified a source, but I don't remember what it was. Let me look. Remember, phosphorus annoys me a lot. I remember thinking of something and being like, "Oh, that's good." It wasn't the phosphorus comb, but this does seem like it'd be a great source of it. I don't know if it doesn't seem like it was an electrolyzer. Maybe it was the B. Nuclear salt processing plant. No, I don't know. Phosphorus, it was an extremely large problem for me in my single player world. I don't have a great source in mind. I thought I found one, but I don't remember what it was. I feel like it was the combs, but I don't really know if that was it. These combs are good. It's like fertilizer. No, that's not what I was thinking of. Somebody's talking about something else in the chat. I hate plants and bees. So true. I also don't like the bees, but I want to make the bees as easy as possible and then make a video about how to like do bees if you don't like doing them, which is kind of where I'm at, but they're just so good. They're so OP. I love passiving resources. I love free set it and forget it systems. And those bees are going to carry us for a long time if I can get the good ones. But I think that's about it for Minecraft for today for me. I have a long list of stuff to do tomorrow, though. And I have a Monday off. Thank you, Martin Luther King. I'm just looking at my list right now. I got to make like a ton of MV generators and stuff, which is good that I'm running the blast furnace right now. We still need a lot more aluminum, though. More aluminium. Maybe I'll do some more nugget duping before bed because I know everybody loves to watch that. And we also got to go get the Stardust Princess. The Explosive Princess is good as well. I want this for ITNT, but also it has longest life on it, which is good for like early game bees. I mean, the life doesn't matter that much, but that is a way to optimize the production bees farther. And then I need multiple more world accelerators and a lot more MV generators. So let me make a ton of gears and I'll sign off. Let's just set like 2 stacks of these to go to just gears. And then when I check on this later, probably we need to do more than that. But yeah, when I check on this later, I'll be able to make those generators that I need. We'll give it an extra stack because I know I'll use them all. Did I get the Stardust already? No, I haven't. I gotta go into the end and find all that. So that'll be tomorrow. Bees are good, way better than the plants. Some plants, yes, they're better than. But I think that with the Hose of Growth, there's gonna be a lot of plants that, especially these infused seeds, when people see what they can do, they're gonna be really impressed by it. So that's the plan for this weekend. Yeah, for today, I think that's gonna be it. Good stream. I feel like we got a good amount of stuff done. Not like a incredible amount, but making progress towards some of the goals that are existing in my brain. But yeah, at some point, I think the bee focus is going to be coming into sight really soon. So I think a lot of stuff's going to start coming into place very quickly. So hopefully you'll stick around and you will check me out next time as we go and do more shenanigans, try to get good bees. So yeah, that'll be it for today, guys. I will see y'all next time. Have a good day.